Welcome to the Daily Fantasy Aid Show. I'm Andrew here at Fantasy Aid to give you my picks today for your team. Alright, so pitchers, obviously we've got Clayton Kershaw going at 13,000. He's not my favorite pitcher, but I did construct one lineup with him just so you can see what a lineup looks like with Kershaw, so I will be rolling with him tonight. You got Scherzer and Syndergaard going against each other, pretty similar prices, and both will probably get a ton of strikeouts. One of my favorites is Marcus Stroman at 7,900. Tampa's been striking out a lot, and Stroman's pitched 2 good games against them. Last time, he went 8 innings, 9 Ks, 1 run. So, he's in my main lineup today. So, then we got catchers. You got Brian McCann, 3,200, 2 for 6 with a home run off Greinke. I do like stacking. There's some good Yankees stack. The main stacks, obviously, are Boston and Detroit. I like those two. Also, the Orioles, because they're facing Wade Miley tonight. But Yankees are another good stack, especially because they got some cheap players. You got Francisco Cervelli, 2,700, facing a rookie in Blair. Not really playing him, but he's an option if you want to go from mid there. And then cheap catcher Stephen Vogt has all 3 home runs against righties and is batting 283 at home. And that's pretty cheap for him. Then we got first basemen. Obviously, that Orioles stack. You got Chris Davis, 4,100, 2 for 7 off Miley. Paul Goldschmidt's pretty cheap tonight at 3,800, and he seems to heat up again. He's never faced Pineda. And then you got Mark Teixeira, again, another cheap Yankee. 2,600, 5 for 13 against Greinke with 1 home run. So then you got second baseman. You got Robinson Cano, 6 for 11 with 2 home runs off Ubaldo Jimenez. So that's definitely a guy you want in your lineup. Scope is batting 300 against lefties this year. He's on a tear recently, and he's only 3,100 if you want to go for that Orioles stack. And then another cheap Yankee, Starlin Castro, 5 for 19 with 2 home runs off of Zach Greinke. And you got third basemen. Both lineups, I'm rolling with Nick Castellanos. He's 5 for 14 off Hughes with 2 doubles, and he's just a new player this year, so I like him against Hughes. And then you got, if you want to go a little bit cheaper, you got Franco, who's 2,800, 2 for 6 off of Weili Chin. And then Manny Machado is only 3,900 tonight, and he's 3 for 7 with a home run off Wade Miley. Again, Orioles stack. Aledmys Diaz is playing in Colorado, but keep an eye on the weather. And then outfielders. It was a tough choice. There were a lot of good outfielders. I didn't list all of the ones I used here, but here are 5 of them. Mookie Betts, really expensive, but he's been hot and batting 333 against Ventura. JD Martinez is batting 250 with a home run off Hughes. And Lorenzo Cain's batting 385 against Porcello. And then, of course, you got Adam Jones again. If you want the Orioles stack, he's 2 for 6 with a home run off Miley. And then a really, really, really cheap option, Steve Moya, going against, in the Boston lineup, going against Ventura tonight. 2,200, and he's been playing really well, especially last night. I put him in my Kershaw lineup because I wanted to get some other guys in there. He's a really good cheap option. So here are my 2 lineups. My main lineup, you got Stroman. I guess I am playing Cervelli in that one. You got Goldie, obviously, Robinson Cano, Castellanos, Machado, Jones, Trumbo, and Moya. I got a little bit of an Orioles stack there. Shortstop and 2 of my outfielders. And then, of course, you got the Clayton Kershaw lineup, which I actually do love. You got Clayton Kershaw, then I went with Vogt as my cheap catcher, Teixeira, cheap first baseman, Starlin Castro. I did get Nick Castellanos in there. Marcus Semien, he's 1 for 2 against Hamels. That's not a big sample size, but he was cheap and on the shortstop side. Obviously, Stephen Moya. My most expensive player in the lineup is Adam Jones, who I wanted to get in there. And then Nolan Reimold, who also has good numbers against Wade Miley. So, those are my lineups for today. Hope you do well. Going to be interesting. I mean, a lot of aces going tonight. It's going to be some fun baseball to watch. For Fantasy Aid, I'm Andrew. Thanks for watching.